Morning Hustle Show, L'Oreal here, and we are sitting with two of the stars of BMF, Lil Meech and Myles. I don't want to get your last name wrong.
Truitt.
Truitt. Oh, it's simple and easy.
Simple and
you got
easy.
an extra I in there or something, so I wasn't sure.
2 T's.
Okay, two T's.
Yeah.
Truitt. Myles Truitt. And you've been on a bunch of things. We're going to get into that in a second.
Sure.
But this is BMF right here. What's going on, guys? Y'all ready for this season 2 to be out and everybody to get to see what y'all been working on?
Yeah, I'm for sure. I'm ready to see what Meech been putting in, all his work ethic. You know what I'm saying? This second season, because, his first season was his first time ever acting.
Yeah.
This second season, I for sure saw the development of him and how he evolved, Yeah, he's a professional now. You can see it already,
Do you feel the difference in your acting? Like, can you see the difference?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like I could feel it too. Just from first season, it being my beginning, and I had to be around, people that has done it all their life already.
Right.
Like I was telling Myles and Da Vinci when I first met them, like I'm looking to learn from y'all, because it's just something I'm beginning to do. Like I don't know, so I'm trying to feed off of them and get with everything I can incorporate in my game, take it out, so. When I was first on set, I feel like we bonded, and we all, came together, even offset, and spent time with each other. That's how we bonded.
Yeah.
That's how we got to know each other more. And once the relationship got like that, it was easier for us to work. And season 2, it was just more. I feel like season 1 showed everybody that, okay, like BMF is starting, but season 2 is like deeper into the story. It's more dialogue. It's more action. It's more acting. Like you have to be more of an actor, falling deeper into the role and to the stories. So I feel like season 2 is going to fill everything in. You gonna be able to see every character's, how every character evolved.
Are they really coming into themselves?
Right.
And so you had 2 years of acting classes before. You've talked about this, where 50 put you through 2 years of acting classes. Do you still continue to take them, even though you learned a little something, or is that something you just left behind?
No, I love acting classes. I still take them, I take a break when I'm finished filming, but while I'm filming, I'm taking acting classes, and I'm having my acting coach come on set with me.
Really?
Yeah, so I don't never get too big-headed or too feel like I'm too good enough to ever still learn.
Yeah.
Because it's always good to keep, practicing and keep, working harder what you're trying to get. So I feel like I'm always watching movies, taking stuff from different actors, and that's why I keep an acting coach on set with me, so I can always be on my own game, on point, because I can't see everything. And the acting coach can help you see stuff that you can't see, so I feel like I always will have an acting coach by my side, no matter where I'm at in life, no matter what role I get, because it can help you.
That's dope. So with you've been acting, Myles, since young, really young. And do you still take any classes? Because sometimes people feel like they can do like a little improv class here or there, or kind of touch up their skills. How about you?
I feel like it's important to still incorporate acting in your life on a day-to-day basis, even if it's still not acting classes.
Yeah.
So even if it's pertaining to watching certain movies, certain films, interviews of different actors, have your friend come over and help him read, have him help you read for an audition.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So certain things, that will train you towards, getting to that next project that you want to do. And every no gets you to that yes. So when I do those auditions, I'll have my friend come over. We'll read over the scenes. Maybe it'll be 2 to 3 scenes, and that's a part of that's a little bit of that acting class for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
that's like bringing the acting class to your house.
Yeah, just bringing it to my house. I got the ring light, I got the backdrop on my wall, and I got the camera, and I got the person that also is educated enough to know the certain beats and moments in the scene that I would necessarily need to feed off of, and so you can see it on camera, And
you've had an array of roles, from New Edition, right, docuseries, all the way to Stranger Things, and now BMF. Now we on some gangster stuff, right?
When you hear all that, though, it's all 80s, New Edition, 80s, Stranger Things, 86, and BMF, what is it, 83, and now we in, what?
We in like 80,
we get into them.
88 now.
I think 88 now,
So I love nostalgia. I love going back in time and being able to relive history. Because you're restricted to a certain extent when it comes to context in books. And growing up, what do we all only know about us is Harriet Tubman, slavery, and MLK.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
and we know those are plants.
You know, and
no,
right.
I'm joking.
but still, we're more than that, you know, and there's stories to be told, you know, so that just veers to this story and why we're telling this one.
And the story that's being told kind of simultaneously, the BMF the documentary on Stars as well. Now, some people don't know the story. Me, I was fortunate enough to come at a time where I had older homegirls that used to date some BMF members. So I've definitely been in the clubs, got a couple bottles of champagne. Thank you to your dad. But yeah, I was able to see certain things and some people weren't. So now they're seeing this through the documentary. Your mother is talking on there. You know, you got your whole family really talking on there. And do you think in a way, right, for the people that don't know the story, y'all are kind of giving it away before it's really coming out?
I think a little bit, but not really, because the documentary is like basically shows people and breaks it down exactly the real events, you know, so it makes you understand the show more.
That's true.
If you really watch it, like you can understand
like the Lamar character.
Yeah, because you got almost everybody on there is like still living, they still talking, and they letting you know, giving you insight about how they really were and what they were really doing.
Mm-hmm.
So you like, damn, that's so and so. You could put it together in the show. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't want to make no spoilers, but
no, give it to us.
No, as you guys can see on the trailer though, the new the new plug K9. If you watch the documentary, that explain who he is. So when you watch the show, you be like, damn, oh, that's who he is.
Yeah.
No, he plays a big part of my dad's life. You know, as my dad left the other plugs and came across to somebody now who's trying to see him win.
Right.
You know, versus the other plug was just trying to like not have my dad sell more than him. You know. So it's just a lot of new stuff that I feel like people could see in a documentary that'll show you and be like, damn, that's what that was. So it's good to watch it.
Both, right?
Yes, got to.
So, okay, now, has there ever been a time where you did the episode came out, and your dad reached out and was like, listen, you ain't hit that right, or this was perfect?
Nah, ain't really, not so much for his acting, but he don't really like seeing stuff that he don't do. So even if it's like me wearing my shoestrings loose, he like, nigga, why you got your shoestrings tied up? I ain't never wear my shoes like that.
That's a great question. I never asked him
nigga,
that.
what?
Like,
Yeah.
has your dad?
This is TV.
Has your dad seen the show?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay,
He
like,
watches every Sunday, right?
What's crazy is like every jail is different. You can't. Some jails don't show premium cable,
right?
Premium channels. So he got blessed that the jail he's in, he's able to watch the show.
That's crazy.
So even if he got moved to somewhere, like, because he's in a medium, you know, jail goes low, medium, high. So first he was in a maximum, then he started getting transferred lower down once his sentence got cut down a little bit.
Reduced.
So now he's at a medium, but he's able to watch the show at a medium. So even if he got transferred to a low and it was sweet and he was able to, you know, come out sometimes, he still can watch the show. So it's like, man, I don't want to go nowhere. I want to sit right here and watch the show. I know,
that's right. Did you change the way you tied your shoe when he said
Oh, yeah. I had to. And
you had to, right?
Another thing he hated, which was so funny, I'll tell y'all. Remember when the plug punched me in the stomach?
Yes.
Pat, he punched me in the stomach. He was mad. They like, nigga, I ain't never got hit before.
Oh,
yeah, why you got me punching in the stomach? Nobody ever beat me up.
He wasn't with that.
Like, man, it's a show, man. Everything gotta be dramatized. Something gotta be dramatized. Everything can't be real.
That's cool to watch it, though. I ain't know.
Yeah,
that,
that's cool, right?
Yeah, that is crazy. Real cool. So, okay, his sentence did get reduced, and he was sentenced to 30 years.
Right.
They were saying he was going to come home last year. He's still not home. Is there any updates on that?
Yeah, you know, they deny him because he has more influence than his brother, you know, and even though his brother is still, my dad was out more and, you know, he was doing more things than my uncle, so more people looked at my dad as glorified than my uncle. So a lot of people, I feel like the government feels like my uncle was sorry and my dad isn't. My dad is just this unapologetic, what do you call it? This unapologetic
tyrant.
warrior, tyrant. Like he just can't stop. So it's like, I feel like they have to eventually let him home, which is why they keep cutting down his sentence. His sentence was reduced by like 2.5-3 years down to 2028 for a nonviolent drug offender because he follows under that law, which basically says that if you have no violence on your case, just drugs, which him and his brother only have, you have to get a time cut. There's no reason that you should have 30 years unless
you didn't kill anyone.
Right, you didn't do it. You're right, exactly. So they have to let him on. They have to give him like another 2.5, 3 years, which would be like 5.
Yeah.
So that would bring him home in like 26, 25. So that's what we hoping for, and hoping for another time cut. But that's why they won't really just let him home right now, because they feel like right now it's too early.
You know, the crazy part is, if you look at the show too, it's almost like he's even more glorified. So that might even be more of a reason, which is crazy, because it's really your success as well tied to it. But I'm pretty sure when they look at that, they're like, and he looked just like him too? It's two of them.
You know, it's crazy. Like, me and my dad had this conversation all the time, because it's that, and then it's me trying to bring him home with the show.
Right.
Like, the show could really bring him home if we show what type of person he really was, and how he just used his resources in front of him to make the life he wanted to live and take his family out of poverty. It's not like he could have just went to college and got a good job. So it's like, I feel like that's what me and him talk about all the time. It's like, once people understand him for him, because the documentary and everything else that's out there doesn't show what type of person he was. It doesn't show how he helped people, and he wasn't greedy and wasn't trying to shoot him, kill him up type of person. He wanted everybody to eat, everybody to come together, even people that was beefing. He hated seeing that shit. He wanted people to make money. He like, bro, what's the point of living if y'all want to die?
See, I love that, because I do feel like Meech, your father, always pushed brotherhood, and he's like, none of us got a problem. We don't beef over women. We don't. I'm not gonna lie, the women used to have to sit in the back seat. I remember all of that. Like, they'll be sitting next to their brother. No, that's a fact. They'll be dating the girl, and the girl will have to sit in the back seat, and they'll be sitting next to their brother. Like, that'll literally be something that I saw with my own eyes. But then what about the people that have these stories, like T.I.? Right? Did you hear the story that he tells?
On documentary.
With the woman that slept with the dog?
Oh, no, I didn't hear that.
Oh, so, okay, he tells this story. He told it on Lip Service when I did the Lip Service podcast. And he said that a woman was paid, I believe it was $10,000 to have sex with a dog by a member.
What?
I'm not sure if he specifically said who the member was.
BMF?
Yes.
Oh,
and that she did it.
What? Oh, yeah.
He tells this story. I've heard him tell this more than
money.
once.
Hey, people do anything. Some people will do anything for money.
What's the craziest thing y'all have seen people do for money? Not that crazy, I'm sure, but
man, I ain't
look
never
at your
seen,
face, Myles.
I ain't never seen us like that.
I can't get that picture.
I can't either.
Yeah, I'm surprised you never heard that.
No, I ain't never heard nothing like that.
Really?
I ain't never heard nothing like
I'm
that.
surprised to hear it.
Me too.
That's crazy.
All right, so let's talk about Betrayal, because that almost happened between your character, right? And this is all over a female, right? Now, this is funny, because have you guys ever been betrayed by a friend?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah, you can say numerous times.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's bumps in the roads. That's expected. That's what makes you.
Ever over a woman, though?
Over a woman, though?
Because you fell in love with Kato. Kind of, right? That's what y'all fell in love. And she was kind of plotting. And she was kind of foul, but she was also kind of looking out for you, too. So you chose your brother over love, too, right?
Got to.
So, yeah, that's what I was going to say. In life, what would it be?
I feel like you have to.
I feel like I don't know. To a certain extent, if that's your wife, I don't know. It's like you put in a certain predicament.
Right.
Yeah.
But if it's your bro and there ain't no ring on it and ain't no name on it, and that's been my bro. I feel like bro.
But somebody more serious, you might consider. Because I would think it would be somebody that would be more serious. Like, maybe not wife, but maybe you look at her as like one day she
child
could be
linked.
Yeah, something. Baby mama.
Yeah, baby mama. I don't know. Like, you don't put my baby mama in between us, man.
What if your boy's dead wrong?
Right,
then that's different.
Yeah, see?
That's different. No, you didn't say that.
Well, who was wrong in the situation? Think about it in y'all's situation.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like B. Mickey was wrong first, just because rules of the game and rules of the clique and BMF. Meech specifically said nobody is messing with nobody in the crew, because you don't want work to turn into play, and then we really need some shit done. It's like y'all, in a relationship and intimate, so y'all don't want to do what y'all got to do. That's what type of standpoint my dad was from, I feel like.
Yeah.
And B. Mickey really didn't try to hear it like that because he liked Kato. And Kato liked him, but Kato was still trying to get up under him and play him.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she was doing all that and going back with Lamar and, you know, just playing up under. You know, that's what a lot of girls do when they betray you and play up under you and act like they're not doing nothing. So she really probably got in his head, made him feel like he didn't, you know, need to tell me the truth.
That's true.
That's what happened. And,
yeah.
You know, and that's what really...
Look, you...
Right. That's what be happening, because it's like me and him supposed to have a relationship like brothers. Like, he looking at me as...
You holding him back, kind of.
No, he look at me as what I look at T to be, but T isn't that.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
I really want T to be him.
Yeah.
You feel me what I'm saying? Like, so it's like I keep getting mad at him and not wanting to be around him like that, because it's like, damn, bro, you keep fucking up. You keep showing me that you don't want to be my brother, because you looking at this girl more than me. Like, you know, I feel like that's where Meech came from, that type of point. Like, damn.
Yeah.
And then he kept, you know, he was dealing with the thing with his mom. He wasn't really calling in like that. So it's like, my dad's come from that place like, damn, bro, you ain't finna answer the phone and shit.
Right.
Like, fuck you then.
But then he ended up showing his loyalty.
Right, he showed his loyalty.
Right?
So he had to come back.
Look, he's like, but we're having at the end.
Right, for sure, he did.
So what are we going to see with y'all friendship over the next season, over season 2?
There's going to be some boundaries tested, for sure. Lines going to be crossed, and you're going to see the reactions of that. You're going to see, I don't know, a lot more of our brotherhood and how that's tested.
Yeah.
You know? With different situations. I don't want to give, spoil too much.
Yeah.
But like Terry's not in the mix, at the start of this season, and that just opens up an opportunity for B. Mickey, and he's given a position where he doesn't know how to accept it in a sense, because it wasn't the way that he wanted to, get it, like the whole first season he was trying to show he was worthy of it.
Yeah, valuable.
Valuable, and now he's just giving it so freely, and he has to keep something secretive behind Meech. While being that second in command, and that just crosses some boundaries too. And tests, like I said, that brotherhood and that loyalty. But you're gonna see that. You're gonna see a lot of that this season.
And then y'all have new people on the cast. We know Monique is joined the cast, and that was something that was a real big thing, because she's been kind of what they said blackballed for a little bit of time. Also, Young Miami.
Yes.
Who's Young Miami playing on this?
I don't even know. It's crazy. I came on set one day and I just heard that she was filming, and I was like, what? So I don't even know what character she's filming. What character is she playing?
Miami is playing one of the Plug's wives.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's cool just to see, somebody that's not an actor or actress jump in and guest appear on the show.
Makes you feel a little more comfortable to have like Cash Doll and her.
And she killed it. No trying to pull a string, nothing. She killed it. Especially being her first time. Like, she did that. Y'all gonna really see. And Monique, that's an Oscar Award-winning actress. Like,
yeah.
I don't care how much you was blackballed. That's somebody that you will never get to like work with or be around regularly.
Right.
Like, she's somebody that you can feel her energy. As soon as she come on set, she trying to help everybody. She don't want nobody to feel like they left out. She trying to bring the best out of you, and she gonna give it to you. She ain't gonna let you feel babied or nothing. Like, that's the thing.
Real hands-on.
Like,
she don't even bring her phone. She don't even bring her phone on set.
Yeah.
You know what I like about that? Was her husband there?
I don't
think so. But
no.
you could tell they real close. And she don't, she don't play. Like, she was coming up to me, well, what you got your phone on set for? And I wouldn't even my phone just be in my back pocket. She like, you don't even need to be having your phone even. You thinking about your phone in your pocket. That's the type of person she is. Like, you don't even want to be aware that it's in your pocket.
Just seeing that, you gain a certain level of respect for her.
Right.
I was going to say that. You know what? I love this story because all of the stories that we hear about Monique, she's awful to work with, terrible. And so for you to come and say how she's helped everybody, it's actually kind of bothers me that more people didn't speak up for her, if that's the case, and always has been the case. I don't know if maybe she turned a new leaf or if this is some way she's always been. But
I wasn't there when it happened, but
that shocks me that you know that
I wasn't there when everybody was saying that, but I feel like, You know, Monique is the type of person when you get somewhere that you are, you know, people are jealous of you. People want to, it's like 50, people jealous of him because how much of a creative genius he is and how far he's gotten in life and the things that he's done to get to where he has. Some people just jealous of you. They're mad because they can't be you.
And they can't vocalize their opinions like you.
Right.
That's the big thing.
Right.
Like Mo, like she's not scared to vocalize what's on her mind. You know, and you gonna feel her, and it's not disrespectfully, it's respectfully.
Right.
Yeah.
And she gonna stand on that. And on top of that, her being a black woman too. You know what I'm saying? That's to a lot of people that's scary. You know, and into the industry too. So when you demand something that you feel like you are worthy of and you need it, and you're not gonna settle for it, you know, just like 50 vocalized what he want and he gonna get it, you know, and it took him time to do it, but you know, he had to be an actor, he had to be a rapper. Now he's a boss.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah,
so she's a wonderful energy on set, and it was a pleasure working with her and having scenes with her, man.
And I feel like when you somebody like Monique 50, you done did it already, you done got everything to show you. You don't have to prove nothing. And your work, it proves itself. Like,
right.
They're legends. They're geniuses. There's nothing you can take from them. They already proved to us that they can do it by winning awards and doing everything that they've done already. So I feel like people just don't give the credit that's deserved. You know, me and Myles and a lot of our cast, everybody, we welcome everybody on set. We're welcome in arms, and we get to learn from everybody. We tell them that. So I feel like people don't get them credit that they deserve.
That's dope. You know, and also 50, for him to be y'all boss, right? He jokes a lot. And then sometimes it's in serious situations. So does it ever be a time where you're like, all right, 50, like, for real, this time you play too much?
Seriously, like I was just telling you, he's a genius. Like, it's to the point where you won't even understand what he means sometimes unless he explains it to you. Me and 50 talk almost every day. And I had to learn. When I learned him, I learned how he thought and how he was different because he don't think like us. He don't think like a regular person. So when something do happen and you see him making a joke about it or something, he ain't making a joke about it. He being serious. Yeah. 'Cause he knows what to do and how to do stuff. So I just let him be him and follow his lead, you know.
Yeah.
And he teaches me and teaches us how to do things and handle things in certain situations because he knows best. You know, he's been through it already. He's been through everything, you know. So I feel like it's amazing working with somebody like him where you get to learn so much and he gonna make sure you're good regardless. Yeah. Everything, he gonna make sure you're straight.
That's real dope. Okay, so last question. Terry, Uncle Terry for you, right? Meech and him had a little bit of a falling out numerous times, right? And mainly towards the end of really the trial and everything. Recently, he posted you up. It didn't seem like he's been posting you too much. Was there a strain in y'all relationship? Is there...
That's my uncle. You know, and I'm his nephew, so we have infinite love for each other. But, you know, him and my dad, they had their own relationship before I was born that I don't even try and get into. Right. You know, but they're brothers. They're going to be brothers forever. They love each other. So it's nothing like, I don't know what they got going on as their business, but me and my uncle relationship has never changed. Ever since he came home, we've always been cool. He just left. Since I was 5 years old, he's been gone. Right. So I haven't really known him like that. That's a long ass time. He came home, I had to really kind of get to know him, you know, everything. But I was filming when he came home, so I couldn't go to Detroit, sit with him, talk with him, take pictures like I could before because I had a whole job to do. This is my first time acting. I had to go to Atlanta and work, you know. So now we getting to spend time with each other. I just left Detroit. I was with him 2 days. We spent time. We talked like family. And, you know, we good, but it's always seems, you know, like something else from the outside looking in. Social media is always going to look whatever way. Ain't nothing like real thing. People like the documentary and everything, everybody say like, oh, my uncle got everybody locked up. No, it was they had surveillance and stuff for him, but it's like it was people telling. That's what got everybody locked up. Yeah. Documentary shows you that, you know, so. Is Gunna telling? Like, because if you think about it, it's a similar situation. I mean, it's a RICO case. Yo, I want to know. Hey, yo, would you consider that? What? Where's it funny at? He's trying to have us look over our shoulders in Atlanta. Okay. Can't go to little alleys no more. BMF? God damn. Man. I just wanted to know. That's what the streets are saying. And all I do is answer questions, Shaq. We're going to leave here. They're going to say Meech and Myles. Gunna is telling.
Well, BMF will be on Stars January the 5th? 6th. January the 6th. So make sure y'all go watch that, stream that, watch the last season, watch the documentary, and follow y'all. Where can they follow y'all at?
Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram at Myles Truitt, MYLES TRUITT. I believe my Twitter the same thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my Instagram is Lil Meech BMF, LILMEECH BMF.
And that's it. Morning Hustle.
We are the Morning Hustle.